I don't have 30 years to chase photography dreams. Realistically, I've got maybe 10 to 15 good years left of travel and hiking, and that changes how I think about everything. In this video, I will share with you how I think about and plan to get everything I can out of photography in the next 10 years. There's not a year to be wasted. Before I retired, I spent 42 years in IT. I lived in a world of constant upgrades, new tools, new technologies, and new problems. When I walked away, I thought I was leaving all that tech behind. Turns out I'm getting my technology fixed today from cameras and editing software. And now I'm a retiree photographer with a ticking clock and a love of technology, and I'm trying to make the most of the years that I've got left. Now, if I were 30, I'd say, hey, I'll do Patagonia when I turn 60. Well, I've already missed that one. The point is, at my age, that's not exactly a winning strategy. So instead of vague someday promises to myself, I need to be thinking in 2 to 5 year chunks. Places like Patagonia can't be a fantasy 15 years out in the future. It's something I have to lock in over the next couple of years. So as a result, every year becomes a different set of objectives. Where do I want to go? But on top of that, I just don't want to go to great locations. I want to get better at what I do. I want to be better at photography. I want to be better at editing. That also requires some amount of intentionality. Really think about it. I need to plan and attach dates to them. But to accomplish those things and see those places, there are other realities that I have to think about. Number one on that list is health. So I do the things that are within my control. I'm very intentional about what I eat. I do whatever I can to get exercise. I get up every morning and I walk between 2.5 and 4 miles. I like to play pickleball a couple of times a week. These are all things I'm trying to be mindful of. Some of the places I'd like to visit represent a physical challenge. In Scotland, I plan to visit the Old Manor Store. For me, that's going to be a significant hike. I've been to the Dolomites, and some of those locations are above 8,500 feet. Those are tough hikes. Add to that, you're carrying a camera bag with 25 pounds of camera equipment. At times like that, you appreciate being in shape. Then there's all the technology, and for me, that's a large part of the fun. I really enjoy that side of it. Cameras, editing software, AI. Photography for me fills a gap that I otherwise would have been missing in retirement. And honestly, that's an advantage. I'm not at all afraid of the new stuff. I can lean into that and use the technology to get more done in the productive years that I've got left. So what do the next 5 years look like? Well, in May 2026, we'll be in Scotland participating in a workshop on the Isle of Skye. So we've got that one checked off. In 2027, it might be Patagonia or Lofoten. Now, my wife is lobbying for Slovenia or Croatia, so my list might be getting longer, but that's okay. And between now and 2030, I probably need to figure out Greenland too. And that's just the travel side of it. I also want to grow my skills. I've started to look into certifications from PPA. Many other photographers are publishing books of their work. These are all things I'd love to do. But if I'm going to do it, I need to be very intentional about it. Now, if you're a retiree photographer, it's fine to make a list. It's important that you make a list, but you also need to have some rough dates alongside that list. Now, starting photography in retirement doesn't mean we're late to the party. It just means we have to be more intentional with our time, with our health. And if I haven't said it already, I got to tell you, I'm having an absolute blast. I enjoy this so much. And if you can get up in the morning in retirement and have something to really, really look forward to, I can't think of a better place to be. I've talked about my list. What about yours? What's your Patagonia? The one place you really want to photograph in the next 10 to 15 years. And your objectives don't need to be just about travel. Maybe you want to publish a book. Maybe you just want to upgrade your skills. Maybe you want your work hanging in a gallery. I might add that to the list. Anyways, whatever it is that you're after, drop it in the comments. And as always, I appreciate you listening in.